Hello everybody, this is Abby Nomo, and welcome back to Doki Literature Club. Now we're gonna get straight back into it with probably new voices because it's been a week since I last played, but that's okay. Freshness is good. I've been watching Game Grumps play up to this part, and all I have in my head is the voices they do for the girls, and I'm gonna try not to do it when I'm making the joke. So let's get into it. I've already forgotten Monika's one. I just immediately want to go to friend Aaron, but no. Okay everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, shit. Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Shut up. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monika just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow, if I bend her book and she kills me. I only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. Pardon me. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Monika was British. I just realised. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find inspiration since I've never really done this before. Okay, well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? Oh, I can't wait! Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh no. Who should I show my poem to first? Natsuki, duh. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Hey girl. What? Huh? Oh. Okay, let's start with things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. But then there's the point of sharing it in the first place. I wrote this one when I could have been doing other things. Ugh. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monika said. Ugh. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. Oh, you're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. You calling my poem good? Thank you. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Ugh! Natsuki's retort gets stuck in my throat. She just can't speak, she just speaks in grunts. Ugh! Ugh, you're so... Oh, you don't understand anything, do you? You are such a tsundere. You are so tsundere. I can't believe it. I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. It's not like I like you or anything. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki really must hate me now, or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours. Oh my god, I just had a thought. What if Doki Literature Club, what if by the end of it, I'm actually a sacrifice and they're all a coven of witches? Because I would be so okay with that. I'd be like, yes, queen. Yes, queen, yes. Okay. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Ugh. Fine, I guess. Only because Monika will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race. Owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Aw. I actually quite like that's cute. People can try, but that's about it. That's good. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did, I guess, more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. She's adorable. Who should I show my poem to next? Sayori. She is my friend, after all. Huh? This is a good poem, Abby. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. That's all that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? Am I the kind of guy who has breasts and a vagina? Yes, I am. I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it so seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now, not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Abby. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. But then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Sorry. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Does Sayori have ADHD? This sounds like she has ADHD, because it just goes, I'm not mad. I want breakfast! Ah! Sounds like me. This sounds like something I would write, like, oh, it's so happy and cheery, and oh, the last line went somewhere. I don't know what happened. Kissing my forehead. Oh. Okay. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah, you did. Didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thank you for showing me. This was fun. Monika's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. Sorry, I mean, it's no offense, but you and Monika get on so well, I'm shipping you too hardcore right now. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Okay. Yuri and then Monika, I'm guessing. Yuri. Hi, Yuri. Hi. Damn it, I'm doing Danny's voice. Damn it. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish the reading. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. It's fine. I'm not... I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's bad. That bad. No! Oh, did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. Oh, honey, it's okay. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Oh, right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanour totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Yep. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Oh, Yuri, you warmed your voice then. It might take you some time, but it really comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in this club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that, so sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to himself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Oh, please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily if there's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Wow. Ghost under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow bathing. Must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Oh. That's pretty. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you such a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is very pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I liked your poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write much longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Listen, you can't ask other people their fetishes. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Abby. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance it over after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be too long before you pick up on those things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Ah, bless her. Right, last one, Monika. Hi, Abby. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, If you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activity or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring them up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Abby. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. I like it, Abby. Really? Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. It's dumb. That means it's dumb. If you say it's cute, it means it's dumb. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Is it Steen or Stein? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they've written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. I love to see you wrap your legs behind your head, but that's a entirely different matter. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always have to feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Pass it. Hole in the wall. Well then. It couldn't have been me. See the direction in sparkle protrudes. A nosy neighbour and angry boyfriend, I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. A real blind like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright, it was too deep. Is it a glory hole? Stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realise now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Oh. Well then. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has got... I just realised Monika sort of reminds me of the Hermione Granger of the Literature Club. If Hermione Granger was the leader or the president of a literature club, this would be her. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be very powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a lot. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on a paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thank you for listening. Well then, phew, that's the end of the episode. Phew, finally we're at the end of the episode. Next time on Game Grumps. No, I'm just kidding. That was the next part of Doki Literature Club. I'm starting to come up with theories, and I really like the witch club theory. I'm gonna walk in one day and there'll be a dark pentagram. They'll be like, the sacrifice has returned for the final one. Feast on his flesh. Sacrifice his heart to the gods. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed it. I know I am, and I shall see you all in the next part of Doki Doki Literature Club. Bye bye.